Welcome to the Ideal Investor Show. This is the podcast where we help you challenge your mindset and discover where you are. Tired of stories about other people's success? We can help you change your life, determine your time freedom point, and join us on the journey to financial success. Let's go. Hey, hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Ideal Investor Show. I have some news for those of you who may not necessarily see our other postings on Substack or other places. And it's good news if you are following the diversification suggestions that I give for our portfolio. As you may know or have read in articles or have heard me speak about, I'm recommending 65% of our portfolio to be in residential real estate investments, 10% in gold and silver coins, 10% in cash, and 5% in crypto assets. And with that diversification, if you had followed that and put 10% in either gold or silver coins, you would have seen that last week, when I'm doing this recording, is actually on the 20th of August. So last week, gold reached a new high at $2,500 an ounce. And I think if I saw right, it keeps going up. Part of the reason being given is that everybody is anticipating that the Federal Reserve will lower interest rates. And on first glance, you would say, well, isn't lowering interest rates something that is helping the stock market? And yeah, I think it would, even though I think in the stock market, this is already baked in. But one of the things you always have to consider is when interest rates are high, there's a pretty good opportunity for anybody who likes to have investments in interest-bearing things like CD, money market funds, bonds, and so forth, to get a pretty good deal and a pretty reasonably good interest rate. Now, when interest rates come down, especially when you consider inflation, then the net return that you're getting, let's say you have some kind of 1-year bond or 2-year bond that pays you 4.5% interest and inflation is 3.5%, you're only getting 1%. But you don't typically get any significant increase because you can always only get 100% of your original money back plus interest. So if you do gold coins, for example, they can go up in value because of the gold price, even though it doesn't pay interest. So it becomes more equally interesting or even more interesting. But the other aspect is also that with the gold coins, you have the benefit that you can use them anywhere and everywhere. And that's why we have them as a reserve. If something really, really goes bad and we have to go somewhere or get in a situation, you can always get a gold coin exchange for whatever currency in any country you might need, or any place you might need, or any American bank you might need, or some collector that you might need. So gold is more like a really emergency reserve. And obviously, when we have that as a small portion of our portfolio and as an emergency reserve, it's kind of nice to find out that it actually increased quite a bit in the last 8 months. So for this year, 2024, so far, gold is up about 20%. And for us, that's a nice little bonus on top of our other investments. So everybody who's following the strategy, I'm not saying we're always right or anything. This is not financial advice. But I wanted to give you the news for everybody who's doing it. And it also gives you a little bit of an idea that, yes, our main focus is obviously on residential real estate. But in addition, we want to make sure that you have a diversified, safe value assets in that. And that you also have the opportunity during our mentoring sessions to discuss where you want to go, how conservative or aggressive you want to structure your portfolio. And everybody in the end is basically deciding exactly how they want to have it. But to speak about it is an important addition. So if we talk about speaking about a topic like gold coins or stock investing or growing your real estate portfolio, the first step is to get in touch. And so for our mentoring program, but also in general, I want to invite you to go to idealinvestorshow.com and find the button that says book a call so we can get in touch, we can have a conversation, and we can speak with each other and see how I might be able to help you to grow your portfolio and actually build generational wealth. So that's it for today. Be well and stay safe, and I talk to you tomorrow.